more sleeps. I'm off to pick up Coops. Got a boot full of gear, got the dog on board, and pretty excited to be finally underway. All we can hope for now is a bit of decent weather so that we can get in and out of the mountains without any drama. Short of that, whatever they throw at us, we're pretty well prepared for, very well equipped for whatever weather's going to come our way. Alrighty, digs for the night. Buddy Coops got in the door first while I was unloading the gear and got dibs on the big bed, which is a bit shit, but whichever way you slice it, the beds in the hut ain't going to be very big. Just going to have a couple of quiet shandies and teach this rooster how to play a stuck in the rain game for when you get screwed up, stuck in a hut or stuck in a tent. Team was just saying yesterday, the only thing we really need to be concerned with is the weather, whether or not we can get an aircraft in and, you know, hopefully get back out of the hills. And the closer we get to East Kaweka helicopters today, the harder the rain is falling, so that's a bit stink. Finally arriving at East Kaweka helicopters, we met the pilot, Chris Cross, and loaded up all of our gear for the weigh-in. Some 104 kilograms of equipment going into the mountains with us. Crazy. Good. Alrighty, well had a bit of a recce this morning after the hut sort out and popped back for a little bit of a break. We've had a bit of our firewood cutting mission, sort out a little bit of our gear around the hut, and wee sneaky afternoon nap. As you can see behind me, the sun's just getting low in the sky, so good opportunity for us to pop out and just glass some of these gorgeous tussock tops just on last light. We'll see if anything interesting pops out.
Lost track of the forest through the trees, forgot what I was chasing. Spent so many nights living out at sea that my heart is gone vacant. And everybody who was close to me all stayed on dry land. So Now I'm driving back on Interstate West. I just gotta feel something. Not gonna wait till the morning, because something's gonna change my mind. I don't wanna change my mind. Oh, I wanna stay right here, chilling with my friends for another year. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life. Come on, turn your hate into poetry, pain into power.
It's almost dark on day one. I'm just heading back to the hut with Ninja. We've sat and watched an amazing sunset. Seen some really beautiful colours sweep across the landscape as these tussock clearings at 1,000 to 1,200 metres have changed colour in the evening sun. Trying to catch deer out feeding, you know, just in that last light, that golden hour. And this is the place I find myself in. I don't want to go home. In fact, I think I might be home. We've made our way to our lookout for the morning. Now it's just a matter of waiting for the fog to lift so we can see the clearings in the distance. No doubt about it. We're definitely having an adventure today. This place is breathtaking. Only 200 metres down to the river. It'll be fine. This is the track we're walking on through here. Well, it's not a track, we're just inventing it. It'll be fine. Been a bit of a push down this spur. We've hit the confluence of two little rivers, and as you'll see, the rifles are on our packs. It's been really steep, so in the interest of safety, rifles on the pack, trekking poles in hand. Probably going to pause, grab a drink, let the little fella have a drink, and hunt our way upstream, see how we get on. Wow, it's been a bloody epic climb up to here. Coops is a wee way behind me down the hill. I'm going to be a good bugger and put the billy on, I think. Looks like a good spot in the shade just there. Chill for a bit, have some lunch, and soak up this terrible view. In the off position. Oh, did I wake you, mate? I'm sorry. You can go back to sleep. Leaving Coops to enjoy the sun, Ninja and I push up the ridge to explore the bush above us.
Ninjas winded a deer off the side of a cliff. Not ideal.
To be a good bugger. Down the bottom I told Coops, don't worry brother, it's only 300 metres to the hut. What I didn't tell him was that it was 300 metres straight up and a couple of kilometres to the hut. And certainly feeling it. Dropped all the excess layers, rifles on the pack, sticks are on the pack, got the gloves on to protect the hands, and we're just pretty much climbing back up this bugger in four-wheel drive mode. Dog's had a massive swim in the river and he just thinks this is the best walk in the park. He's got permanent four-wheel drive though, so he's cheating. Well, I'm just going to pause, let the fella catch up with me, let him have a break, and then we'll push on. We've smashed over 100 metres of the climb, and the first 100 is the steepest, so easy peasy, let's keep going. Putting meat in the freezer is one thing, but coming to a place like this, you really have an adventure. This really tests you, it tests your gear, makes you think and plan and work. I love it, man. I just love it. It's something really special. Alrighty, we just made it back up to where we started glassing for the day. We came down the ridge on the left there, and then up this leading spur, up this wee ridge here. Paused for lunch just in under this tree here. So that was our little have a break. And then I went up, tucked into this bush here on the left, and stalked all through that, and then paused onto that rock there, sat up there and did a little bit more glassing. Good day's walk. We're going to head back to the hut, and tonight we'll have some hot lasagna, and we won't bother with a last light hunt tonight because we've pretty much established that all of the animals are down a bit lower in amongst the trees, and there's nothing really popping out on the tussock. We're just a bit too early in the season, it hasn't started really greening up yet. So yeah, that'll be us tonight. So in the hut, we're bloody living like kings actually. Little ninja dog never gets to sleep inside other than when we're hunting, so he's got pride of place in front of the fire. We have got a lasagna here that is piping hot, so hot I can't touch it. It is going to be absolutely outstanding. Check that out. Ho, 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 ho. Amazing. And I'm just cooking up some sausages for tomorrow, so much better to be scoffing a bit of protein on the go rather than just pigging out on crappy sugary muesli bars. So how's it going, Pub? Is it yummy? Is it yummy? Did you get it all? Oh, it's getting away on you. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, the old lasagna tray with the dog biscuits in it. Whew, delicious. I keep meaning to have a bloody word with Doc about the outside light in this hut. Bloody, that doesn't work at all. No good. Morning team, day 3 of the hunt, and it is gorgeous. We've absolutely cracked it as far as the weather goes. We've been up at Sparrows this morning glassing some first light slips. Nada. So plan today is to get down into the bush, right down much lower onto the river terraces. So we're going to do that. We'll sneak our way down. We've got a favourable wind, so we're going to be able to hunt our way through the beech forest down towards creek and hopefully pick something up. So yeah, most of the footage today will be in under the canopy. Hopefully we do well.
Ninja's winding deer below us. We're going to try and sneak into position to get a shot.
We've just had a Sika hind squeal at us, which is a fair way off, and we've got wind in our favour. Coop's thoroughly enjoying and becoming one with the terrain. This is what we call the hunter spider crab. Some good bugger up here has already got the jug on for him. Ninja's like, there's deer all over this face. So we know, we just bumped them. They have all run away. No prizes for guessing where they were bedding down today. All these little shelves in the sun and completely out of the wind. We've skirted through 30 metres above them up here, keeping the wind in our favour, but obviously they've heard us, which is unfortunate because I thought we were being pretty quiet, but pretty hard to sneak up on someone in their own living room, eh? It's like chasing ghosts. Just when you think you're getting into good country, the sign all starts to look a lot wilder. The wind's just turned and now it's blowing square up our backside. So this area we've been sneaking into now has got our scent pushed through it. So we're going to have to zig back into it or climb again. Pretty sure we're below the bend where they're living, so we'll climb into the wind and see how the puppy gets on. Bloody challenging. It's good.
With the wind changing direction every few minutes, we retreat to the hut and call it a day.
We've woken this morning to incredibly high winds, and at one point it was actually snowing, so our technical clothing's getting an absolute bloody workout. We've been out in just about every single piece of kit this trip, which has been interesting, and I have to admit all the Hunter's Element gear is bloody performing flawlessly. So it's not really an admission, I'm quite stoked to be fair. Plan today is to pack everything ready for departure, because the wind is gusting at the moment and we've got no idea what the forecast is in terms of whether or not it's going to get worse, so we'll just pack so that if our pilot needs to escape, we're ready to go. She's a hell of a lot colder today, team. Got 3 layers of Hunter's Element on. core base layer. I've got a Vantage hoodie on, and I've got the Elite top on over the top of that, and I'm roasty, man. It's good. It's real good. Core leggings are really doing their job. Man, it's howling and it is icy. It's been snowing earlier, so I'm certainly putting this gear to the test. Crazy, so we've given the pilot a call and said as soon as it's safe to do so, come in and get us out. No hunting today, it's the last day anyway. We had a pick-up schedule. There's snow flurries. It is freezing. I'm having an adventure though, and I'm bloody loving it. Righto, that's probably it for this this clip, guys. If you like what we're up to and you enjoy following Andrew and I on our adventures, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you on the next adventure. Shush, close. Now Ninja, some people on YouTube land have commented that you're a bit of a pig, and they've said things like your dog eats ridiculously fast and jeepers, he's certainly a Labrador. That's all a bit rude, I thought. So this morning what I've got for you is some leftover venison sausages and your normal dog biscuits, and I'd like you to show our viewers at home how you can eat breakfast in a civilized and gentlemanly fashion without even being a pig. Okay? Free dog. Well, there go the sausages. Are you enjoying those, or are they just like falling down the black hole that is your face? And we're off, ladies and gentlemen, racing this time. Please note the pump operating at the rear of the dog that does indeed draw in the biscuits at this end. Look at this, he's not even pushing his bowl around, he's being sensible as. Okay, I'm full of crap.